Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Age Butterfly Take 2, if you like. I've got sometimes when you look at things, I'm a great one for Pinterest and I love going through and seeing everybody's wonderful creations. And you get so many ideas and it's like, right, I've got to try this and I've got to try that. And yeah, so I got a bit carried away with this one, as you can see. It's 168 page faces. It's my normal size, which is 6 across to the spine and 8 3/4. I've only done 1.5 inch spine, but I think maybe it could have done with a bit bigger. Anyway, on the fronts we have a hitch fastener with some sari silk, and then these are, well, I've actually gone through the wood embossing folder, and my newest toy, my newest rediscovery in my drawers that I'm trying to use up, is crackle paste. So what I've done is I've run it through a wood embossing folder, split it into 3, and essentially tried to make fence posts or something similar. There are bits of coloured string which sort of hold them all together, and then the butterflies, and then just decorations. These are like Scrabble tiles, which have also got distressing crackle paste, or crackle paste, I think that's what it's called on there. And then there are just 2 sort of ridges on the spine with a plain back. Now, as I've said, got a little carried away, so let's have a run through. So for the main pages I've used the Aged Butterfly, the new kit. So we have a tag. Now for the secondary pages with this one, I've actually used the Scribe and Painter, both lots, so 1 and 2, which is what I've used in here. But I can't remember which way around they were. I have actually resized this page to make it a bit smaller. And we have some music paper. This one is out of an old sewing book I've got, Jacobean embroidery, simply because I thought the design went with it. Now I haven't forgotten about texture paste, so we have quite a bit wonderful smelling book. This time I've gone with, I started off by doing these little coin envelopes. So these are, it's the Tim Holtz folder, the brick one. And I've got I had some new dies, so that's what those are. That's a tag inside, I won't undo it. So we've got the embossing paste, which, this is tea dye, the Distress Ink tea dye I've used on these. This stamp, I really like this stamp. And it took me a while to figure out that they were actually a pair of eyes. I've just coloured them in inside. And we have the centre, and that's the other half of it. So same thing again. I started off by trying to, when you use texture paste and you're told to make it smooth and whatever. And as I've gone through the book, I've suddenly realised, actually, no. Bricks are meant to be rough. And some stamping. And the back of this. So that's the sewing book. This is, I couldn't find my Etsy purchase, but I will find it and I will put the link to this below because it's brilliant. I've had this a couple of years now, this backing page, and every so often go back to it. One of the ATC cards, some more texture paste, and signature 2. See, now this was one of my new things to try. So we've got corrugated board, which are coloured, and the music paper, die cut, and a bit of lace, and a tag. Now it's the same embossing folder that I've used on the front, but I've obviously cut it up. So we've got die cuts. This, I wanted something that looked like old tape. So that's actually a tea bag that I've ripped up, a used tea bag that I've ripped up and stuck on. That's a word on one of the dimensional foam thingies. Some poetry. Now you can see I'm starting to get the hang of this brick stencil. And so the bricks are just slightly becoming a bit rougher. Victorian Ladies Flower Book. And the centre. And the back of the pages. Some more poetry. We have a tag in there. And a bit of note paper going on. This one's graph paper. Couldn't think what to put underneath, so I put that's a die cut, and we've got some more texture paste, coloured. See, I'm definitely getting the hang of it. And these are the scribe and painter kits. And we have a little tag. There are threads everywhere in this. A bit of collage. I've had some distressed crayons for ages and never got them out to do anything with. So sat around and had a play the other night and decided to do some die cuts out of them. Collage on the back with a nice pocket. Tag. Texture paste. This is a Deli Girl one. I'll put a link to her website as well underneath. I just love that page. It's just wonderful. That's actually out of Tom Brown's School Days, that book. Some book paper. And the centre. In Praise of the Cow. There you go. Tom Brown's School Days. And stamping, collage on the back, and some more texture paste. It does make your book smell wonderful, it really does. Oh, big lace pocket on that one. Some more crackle paste. This is texture paste and I've gone over it with crackle paste and then highlighted the cracks in it. I really like the way that's turned out actually. Very dramatic. That's got a tag inside. Some stamping. Some very old music paper. It's quite fragile. I'm always worried about putting that in. But it seems to hold up. Texture paste. That's actually a Japanese dictionary. And some quotes. A sheep shall obey me and visit thee never, and the curse shall be on thee for ever and ever. Oh, joy. Oh, well. There you go. Science is organised knowledge. Well, if that's the case, then crafting is a disorganised mess. My workroom, once I create havoc. I have a real neat freak brain when it comes to actually putting my books together, but when it comes to actually working, everything comes out if I think I'm going to need it. And nothing gets put away until I've actually finished. Oh, it's, yeah. I've got a lady coming round tomorrow, so I really must tidy up. Some stamping and a die cut. And the same thing again, except I've only used crackle paste on the texture paste on that one. Some coloured texture paste. That picture's in because I thought that was a wonderful picture. It's just so innocent and so, yeah, sometimes it makes you wish we didn't live in the world we do, but never mind. There we go. Tag. That's another Deli Girl page that I've got. It's good to revisit all these stuff that you keep, and you buy it and then you use it maybe a couple of times and then you think you move on, and then yeah, it's been real fun actually revisiting all the stuff I've got. So texture paste. That's a German dictionary. Painting. That's a Edith Holden one with a pussycat butterfly on the top. So made it into a pocket with a tag. Centre. So same on the other side. This time there's a pocket, but it's got corrugated card. That's the one. Tag. The back of the pages. Paste, and the final signature. And this picture also for the same reason as that couple. I just love the little girl playing with her kitten there. Very sweet. So a different kind of pocket. This is actually a tag that I've gone to town with the layers. So there's a dictionary page, there's some, for the life of me, I can't think what that's called at the moment. Some lace, some texture paste, and then all with a large tag. Some more there. Oh, have I missed a page? No. So some more the Japanese dictionary. That is a poem. Texture paste, and the same as before, so that's the embossed card, and I've actually just coloured these in, these die cuts, and a shiny saying quote, that's the word I'm looking for. Some book pages. I think it's the thought of having had two young ladies home for another 4 or 5 weeks. Oh, my life. So that's the back. A bit stamping on that one. Tag. Oh, this one. Bit of a notepad, but with lime paper this time. Poem. All the coloured bricks, and the back of the book. So there we go. Quite a chunk, this one. I was actually really pleased with that cover. I thought, yeah, I like that. That's crackle paste, and then I've gone over it with walnut stain. There's a lot of walnut stain in this book. That and the tea dyed distress inks. I will be listing this. It is for sale. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've had as much fun looking through it and me forgetting my brain dead at the moment. Oh, my life, kids on holiday, trying to keep a teenager and a want-to-be teenager amused. Never mind. Soon be school time again, soon be September. Well, you take fun now. I will list and link everything to the various pages and the couple of different kits I've used below. Thanks very much for watching. Take care now. Bye.